What up, YouTube? Noah here. As you all know me as Bounty Hunter Noah, waited to show you whatever I got. Funniest part is, I'm the only Steeler fan in Washington. Actually, I'm not. There's actually pretty lot of people who are Steeler fans in Washington. Yeah. Today I got this towel. Bounty Hunter Noah got a towel today. It's a pretty cool towel. Anyway, crazy day. Um, man, my hair is such a mess. I'm just so sweaty. Trying to make it look nice. Just give me a sec. There we go. Look like I'm ready just to be in a talk show. Like, hey man, that's what I look like. Anyway, um, yeah, yesterday I was talking about stuff and everything, and right now I'm on a manga right now, and it's Naruto. And it looks good. Oh, anyway, let's get back to business. So Naruto, yeah, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. This is not a video. This is about a video about maybe like say people who are getting into like how can you get into like manga and anime. Well, first off, you just have to go to people and ask them like say hey, know any. You have to go to some people who actually really like anime and say hey man, do you know like a good show? This is about like saying how can you get yourself to be an anime fan and a manga fan. And for me, if you ever watch one of my videos, like said, hey, I know how you can get in, or well, actually, um, here's the thing to let people know that, like, say, hey, man, if you want to get into like anime and all that stuff, let's just say, hey, this is how you get in. You go to an anime guy who's a fan of it, or anime girl who's a fan of it. I know a lot of people are really be fans of anime, like a lot. I have a friend, he's a pretty cool guy, and I have a friend who's a girl who, man, why do people always think, like, when you have a girlfriend, like, some people actually think you're in a relationship, but like, it's mostly used for that, like, a girlfriend and a boyfriend, and I'm like, okay, this is starting to get weird. And so, anyway, so for me, when I was trying to get into, like, this stuff, I was kind of, like, interested in it. And I didn't know pretty much a lot, and I need to ask some people who actually did. I didn't know what was the stuff called, because I was watching a lot of Naruto, like, and a lot of other anime stuff, like One Piece. I didn't know about. I didn't know it was like getting super popular, and a lot of stuff. And when I first heard of anime, I was like, "What is this cool thing? This is cool anime." So I was in middle school, and somebody said anime, and I'm like, I keep hearing that. And I'm like, what is it? And I had a friend that told me, he says, oh, it's just like cartoons that are like from Japan that are pretty cool, and they're like pretty awesome. You just watch them, and they're like watching like an adult show that is pretty cool for teenagers. And I'm like, wow, this is cool when I first saw it. And I when I first started, first time I ever watched anime was when I was a kid. I didn't know it. I thought it was for like kids. Anime was like One Piece was for kids. It was on for kids. Naruto was on Adult Swim. Like, and I didn't know. I didn't care. I watched it. My brother just like it's dumb, and I'm like, shut up. It's good for me. It was pretty cool. I really like how he did that. Oh wait. um, Art of the Shadow Pop, Art of the Shadow Double Game. Yeah, what the heck? That's why people always says. Let's see. I'm trying to Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah, that's what a lot of people call it, Shadow Clone Jutsu. And Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken. Anyway, it is pretty good. Like when I first started getting into anime, I was like nervous. Like when I first entered a anime club, everyone talked about. Well, actually, this was at my school. When I entered the anime club, no one was talking shit about anime. They were all talking about some other crap that weren't anime, and I was getting into it. None of them talked about like any of these Japanese names. Like they all talked about some other things, and none of it was pretty much anime related to stuff. And this was like an anime club, and I was getting really disappointed at how it was going. I was getting really disappointed. I really didn't like it. I did went to like a party of an anime club, and it was pretty cool. And when I went to a party, it was like after Christmas, and I had so much fun. I got a lot of things. I had fun. I had pizza, and I had a lot of fun. It was pretty cool. That was the first time I ever went to anybody's house. I never go out to anywhere because I was so shy. I'm still a little shy, but a little bit. And when and then like one day, like I stopped going to anime club because it was not getting fun anymore. They were not doing anything fun. They were literally just. One day I went to the anime club. No one was there, and it was the day. No one told me. No one cared to tell me that say, hey, no anime club. It pissed me off. Made me sad. Made me sad. I really like wanted to have fun, but it really pissed me off, and I was just like, screw this place. I'm done. I'm not coming back here. It's not fun. And then I met a friend. Then I met a guy. I thought I heard some pop, and like I had some pop left, and I'm like, I don't have any pop left. So I met a guy. So this one day, like couple like when I was in my pottery class, I was like working on some art pieces. I had a friend, and he was a pretty cool guy, and he says, "Dude, have you ever watched like My Hero Academia?" I'm like, "No, man, is it good?" He says, "Yeah, man, like really good. Like it's like very cool." I started watching it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is pretty cool anime." And then I remember seeing one anime, and I'm like, "This anime looks kind of cool. It's like pretty cool how this character is." And I was like, "Who is this guy?" And this was like when I first got. This is like two maybe. I one thing for certain is I didn't even know what a manga was. I was like, "What is a manga? What type of mangas are there I could get?" And when I asked my brother's girlfriend, she has some, and I'm like, "What are these, I says, "What are these, Megan?" She's like, "You never heard of manga?" I says, "No." He's like, "That's not the first time I ever heard people say that, but it's a Japanese book. Like it's kind of like anime." I'm like, "So that's what a manga is." I keep hearing about them, and I hear they're good. She says, "Yeah, they're good. You want to read one? Sure." So I read one, and I read her whole. Actually, only read one book because it was really not what I was interested in, but it was pretty cool that they had so many. And I said, "Do they only have make this kind of mangas?" She says, "No, they make any kinds." So my first manga I ever bought was gotta be Ryu Kenshin. Ryu Kenshin was a pretty good manga. I liked it, and until the end, it was like, it's alright. Then I decided to go. My second manga I ever bought was One Punch Man. That was my second manga I ever bought. And then more and more and more books I got. And now I'm literally on Naruto. I really didn't. This was the first box set I really wanted to get, but I got one. I got like. Well, actually, I was thinking about getting Naruto, but I got like Full Metal Alchemist. That was my first box set. I do like Full Metal Alchemist. It's a pretty good series. And my second box set was One Piece. And my third was One Piece. And my, well, those were my three. Well, actually, yeah, they were pretty much like all the books I ever got, like One Piece. And then I thought about, let's give Naruto a try. It's pretty good. I gave it a try, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I like how the art is. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so basically, when you kind of like get into this stuff, you kind of get a little hooked. And like, I made a video of a that like saying is like manga or anime worth it. It's so like if you like the stuff, it is worth it if you like it. But if it's not, if you don't like it, it's not worth it. Wait, manga costs a lot of money. This book is a $10 book, $10 right here, $10. Well, it's actually $9.99, but it equals out to $10 plus tax. It's a $10 book. Buy two of them, it's gonna be $20, and then buy four of them, it's gonna be 40. Then buy like six of them, it's gonna be 60. Yeah, that's how they are. Anyway, and if you guys want to get into this stuff, you just have to maybe like look up some things, maybe watch an anime or so. Like find some really cool ones. Some of them are in English, some of them are not. So I like both. I like non-English. I like English. Sometimes I like all that stuff. I don't care if it's English, but some of them I do like English. I think it's cool English. I think it's pretty awesome, and well, it's pretty cool. I like the Japanese versions of those. Like some of them, and like with My Hero Academia, I heard the English version of like one of the coolest moves, like, and it was actually pretty cool. I like how it's English sometimes. And plus, sometimes mangas are not in English. You just have to learn to kind of like, um, well, the words of You have to learn Japanese, and well, it's pretty expensive to get the Japanese ones sometimes. And if you guys like some mangas are pretty hard. Sometimes mangas are pretty hard to find. Like maybe the one that is hard to find in English is probably got to be Fists of the North Star. Yeah, that one's pretty hard to find in English. And second one, oh my god, what is it called? I can't remember. There's only a couple of them I don't know. It's hard to find. Sometimes they make them manguas. I got like three of them. I should collect more of them. Anyway, I'm Noah out, and catch you on the flip side. Whatever people who like to comment on me.